of class 6. Today we shall continue with the chapter North America. So under it we are going to do the resources. So this is the last part of the chapter. Okay. So with regard to the resources, now let's look at what actually minerals are. Minerals are those naturally occurring substances which are found on the surface of the earth. So we've had a look at the different minerals on the chapter minerals when we had done previously. Okay, now in USA also there are many minerals found there. Okay, so especially the Canadian Shield region. Okay, the Canadian Shield region, and then you have your Rocky Mountains, and then your Appalachians. This part. Okay, the Canadian Shield, your Rocky Mountains and Appalachian Mountains. They have vast reserves of different types of minerals. Okay, now firstly, let's have a look at copper. Now, where is copper actually found? So, copper is found in USA, okay, then in the Rockies and in the Great Lakes, especially in the Great Lake region. Okay, so Great Lake, this here, Great Lakes region. And then we have silver and especially copper. So copper is used as electric wire. So at home also you must have noticed that whenever some electrical work is being done in the house, so you might have seen some reddish wire inside your plastic cover, isn't it? So when we are doing any work on electricity, so that is copper. Okay, so it is usually used for electrical purposes, used as electrical wires, but people can also make use of copper for making vessels, etc. Okay, or maybe bangles, etc. Now, next one is silver. So silver is usually found in Canada. So these are the many places where each of these your elements, your minerals are located. Okay, so especially your Canada, you have USA and Mexico. So these are the places where silver is found, and Mexico is the leading country in supplying silver. Okay, and silver is also used to make ornaments and for photographic industry as well. And then you have iron ore. For iron ore, USA is the second largest country which produces iron ore. Then you have the southwestern part. This area also has vast reserves of iron ore. And then the north of Mexico, okay, north of Mexico, and then your eastern Canada. So eastern Canada, yeah, this part. Okay, so this part has vast reserves of iron ore. Then Canadian Shield region and Lake Superior also. Lake Superior is there, and then your South Appalachian Mountains. So these are the areas where some of your minerals can be formed. Okay, and then you have gold. Gold is found in Canada, Mexico, and USA again. Canada, Mexico, and USA. So it has vast reserves of gold as well, and gold is usually used to make different types of jewelry. Okay, so you must have seen your mothers wearing jewelry made out of gold, and it is very expensive because you cannot find gold in plenty. So it is found in very small amounts, so that's why the price of your gold ornaments are also very, very high. Then you have petroleum. So petroleum is also found in Canada, USA, and Mexico region. Okay, and then it is used as a power fuel. Especially maybe to for your cars, your buses, isn't it? So there is a great demand of petroleum. And the byproducts of petroleum are oil and soap or petroleum jelly. Okay, so these are the byproducts of petroleum. Now you have coal. So coal are found around the Great Lakes and in the Appalachian areas. Okay, Great Lakes and the Appalachian areas. And it is a fossil fuel. That means the coal was also once maybe plant or animal, but it has been submerged, or let's say it has been compressed under very high pressure. Okay, so that gives you your coal. So that's why for coal also you have to dig deep into under the ground to get your coal. Okay, so mining has to be done to get your coal, and then it is also used as a fuel, and it gives power also, because once you burn the coal, isn't it? It gives you heat, it gives you energy. Okay, and it is found in the south of the Great Lakes and the Appalachians. Okay. Then besides that, there are other minerals also found in North America. Those are sulfur, nickel, cobalt, zinc, and uranium. So this is a brief explanation about the different types of minerals which are found in various parts of North America. Now we move on to agriculture. So what is agriculture? So agriculture means the cultivation of crops. Not only crops, but you can keep also a large amount of livestock as well. Okay, so some of the crops found in North America are wheat, maize, oats, barley, and rice. Okay, so now let's have a look at wheat. So North America is the largest producer of wheat, exporter of wheat, and it is usually found in the prairies region, this region. Okay, in the prairies region. And then you have maize and corn. So maize and corn is also found in the prairies region and the Mississippi basin. So prairies or the Mississippi basin, so this area. So what you have noticed is that the agricultural products are found in the areas where it is fertile, where there is plenty of soil, isn't it? Or where the area is has vast amount or large amount of water resources, isn't it? So thereby you can grow different types of crops. But on the other hand, when we have to look at the different minerals, so minerals are found especially in the Rocky Mountain region, isn't it? Or in the Canadian Shield region, or in the Appalachian region. Okay, so please keep that in mind. And then you have barley. Barley is found in Canada and USA. It is found plenty in those areas. Then you have the other crop, that is cotton. Cotton is grown in USA, Mexico, and Mississippi basin. USA, Mexico, and Mississippi basin. So these are the areas that produces cotton to a very large extent. And then there is also tobacco. It is found in the southeastern coast of Mexico. Southeastern coast of Mexico. Okay, this area. This area has vast areas where tobacco is grown in plenty. And then you have potatoes and sugar beet also, which is grown in the prairies region. Prairies region is this one. And then you have sugar beans, and especially these potatoes, okay, or sugar beans or potatoes can also be grown as fodder for the crops, fodder for the animals, okay. And then you have your soya bean, which is also found in North America, which is also grown in North America, and it is used for cooking mediums at home also, when your mother is cooking, isn't it? So on the bottle, okay, where your mother has just brought the bottle of oil, you might have seen the picture of the soya bean. Okay, so soya bean can also be used as oil for cooking. And then you have rice and sugarcane also grown in West Indies and Gulf of Mexico. So these areas, okay, these areas and Gulf of Mexico. So these are the areas where you have plenty of sugar, cane, and rice grown there. Okay, and finally we move on to the power resources. So USA has a vast reserve of coal, petroleum, natural gas, but these are not renewable. That means it cannot be used over and over. It gets exhausted. Once you burn a coal, it turns into ashes. So whatever power it was given in the beginning, now when it turns into ash, it cannot be used once again. Okay, so these are non-renewable energy, but energy resources. But what if, isn't it, a day comes when you run short of these non-renewable energies, isn't it? So you will be left without any petrol, you will be left without any natural gas, you will be left without any coal, isn't it? So for that reason, now what you can do is, you can make use of water. So water can be harnessed for the generation of hydroelectricity. Okay, so water from the river, especially the river Columbia. A large amount of dams have been built across the river Columbia, whereby what happens is, you can have, where is Columbia, a large amount of dams have been built over river Columbia, so the dams, okay, of the water can be used. Okay, the water of the dams can be used for the generation of hydroelectricity. And besides that, we also have the Niagara Falls. Okay, so Niagara Falls is also here. So, with the help of the Niagara Falls, also a large amount of hydroelectricity can be generated. Okay, so with this we come to the end of the lesson. So, what I would like you to do is just go over these resources, because you do not have to know so much in detail, but just to have an idea about what are the different crops grown in North America and what are the different power resources found in North America. Okay, so once again you read the chapter and you will be sent the homework to the WhatsApp group. So till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.